Good morning, 1/1/23. First day of the year. And where am I at? Sitting in the same spot I was in the last year. Anyways, here we are. We're running a little higher today. Well, we're running water levels a little higher. Pond level is at 1,723. It's 0.23. We had heavy fog overnight. Lots of still warm weather. I believe we're still in the upper 30s yet. So a lot of the snow's melting. A lot of the icing is going away. Real slick outside. Got it this morning. Did the chickens and got them all ready. Had a meltdown on my timer for my light, so I had to change the end and put an outlet in. Anyways, takes a lot. It's a good thing I keep stuff like that around. I still not feeling up 100%. I don't know what's going on. I don't have an appetite. I'm still having a lot of difficulty breathing. It's deep. It's deep down congestion. I'm trying to get it out. Can't seem to do it. Anyways, so I don't know what that is. I have no idea. It's possible that something screwed up with, made other things happen. Still get lightheaded and a little bit slow. So I don't know what's going to happen. May have to make a phone call come Tuesday to the doctor's offices. Just not feeling right. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. We're still. I had some fluttering out last night. Nothing bad. I mean, it's I don't understand it. I don't get it. But it's possible I caught half a cold while I was in the hospital, because there are sick people there, believe it or not. But it's deep down, and it produces phlegm, so I don't know. That's the first thing you're going to ask. What is the coughing? And and I know that's part of congestive heart stuff, and we don't worry about it. Anyways, so I've been trying to adjust the units and get them back to where they're supposed to be coordinated. It's a little difficult with the racks the way that they are. I think they're still semi-clogged. I don't know. I don't. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna have to tomorrow probably go up and do something, but today I just still can't do it. I'm just looking at their numbers, and the numbers aren't all that different. We're not reducing any. Our water level's gone down a little bit, so. And I had just raised the big unit up, checked the pressure. Pressure seems to be fine. So it could be just heavier flow than normal with the melting that's going on. Melting overnight. That's usually a pretty heavy flow. So we're still not in terrible shape. We're still a little high with our pond level, but it's starting to come down. And I'm going to try to raise the little unit up a little bit. I go online on the screen, and I've got the control panel on the screen, and I hit it. You can hear the contactor close, which then sends the signal to the hydraulic ram that pushes the wicket ring a little bit each time. which increases the RPMs, which increases the kilowatt output. Sometimes, not all the time. We wanted to do that, so we'll keep an eye there. Let me write down some numbers. We'll go outside, and that way we come back in and I can check real quick. Yes, what is happening? I did my time sheet, or worked on my time sheet a little bit. I get paid for the times that I check on the unit. So when I'm what they really should do is just make the thing a salary based thing, and go with that, and but they don't, and they want to do it hourly. That's how they do it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So anyways, so I still ended up with 21 hours in this week, and I was gone a day and a half. So that's the amount of time that my little part-time job takes 21 hours a week. But I'm in 7 days a week, so, and I check 7 days a week. So you end up being married to this job, and I'm not complaining. I don't mind this job. I like this job. It gives me something to do every morning, so I can get up, I can come here, I can do my thing. It's not bad. We set our budget up on this job, on not any of the other side work from the plumbing and heating end of it, because we know this is always going to be here. Well, it's not always, we can rely on this money. We can never rely on service work. Not in this area. Unless you're in a bigger area, this than you could. Quite a good flow, I think. I think we're a little higher than we were yesterday. You can see we're coming out of the side over there a little bit better. Of course, the melting is immense. You look in that cove right there, that little cove, you can see reeds. They are still coming down from the river, from upstream. Duck Bay is just north of us, and when Duck Bay is mostly reeds. So when it floods, when the weather changes, when things die off, we get a lot of that crap from there. There's the chickens this morning. They're not happy because the muddy, and but I can't do a whole lot about that at this time. It's drier inside. They can go in. Still got quite a nice chunk up there on top of the chicken house, in the tarp that covers the coop. Hopefully that'll melt out of there soon. It's got to melt because it's just too big of a chunk to get up and down and over. That was the last minute I thought. I just thought I'd throw that up there. And so far so good. I don't really expect it to last all winter long because it's probably just break. Let's take a swing around here. Yep, what a nice day. What a uh, the snow is quickly going away. The ice is ice. It's going to be there for a little bit yet, but it's flowing. So we got a lot of water on top of it. Can be kind of treacherous in spots. The hill itself has got some spots on it where the ice is melting away and getting down to the gravel again. You can see we're still flowing out of our water, out of our spring there. The water's still flowing. We still got good flow through the creeks. Turkey cone still hanging on the side of the trailer. I haven't taken it off yet. That's the turkey killing cone. And I haven't yet ordered any turkeys. And at this point, I just don't know. They were fantastic. I enjoyed them. They were a lot of feed. I don't have, my plucker doesn't like them, so it's a lot more labor on raising them. So if I do, it means I'm gonna have to buy another plucker, a bigger one, probably, that would be another $700-800 anyways for a bigger plucker. But they sure were good. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one or two and put them in our freezer. We'll see. I don't know. I've got, I think I told you already, I got 20 chickens ordered for April. That they will be going into production in July. That'll be their 16 weeks. And I wasn't really going to do a whole lot of that this year. I was going to kind of scale that back until I went and bought a dozen eggs. And I don't know what they are in your neck of the woods, but they were $7.16 here. Which didn't take long for me to realize I can feed a lot of chickens for 2 dozen eggs. So if a guy was, and that means that for the price that I'm paying for 2 dozen eggs at the local store, and these were just regular eggs. These were not the free range, non-GMO eggs that I have. I don't say organic. Because I don't buy organic feed per se. My feed is non-GMO, and my chickens do not get any antibiotics other than a little bit of apple cider vinegar when they're young. Sometimes if they're starting to have, if I notice some of the girls are having a diarrhea, I will introduce them into the water. Usually give them a treatment once a month anyways, and that seems to take care of it. Even the water here, it's natural. It's spring water. It is coming right out of the ground, right out of the runoff. So it is as pure as we can get it. The two roosters are fighting over there. The one just went aside, so they could be fussy. One of those roosters is probably going to have to go away this winter, and I think it's going to be the red one. And the terrible thing is I've hatched both of these roosters. Well, actually, there's 3 roosters. in the mix. The one's a real young one yet, but I hatched them, and they came right from my incubator, and so this is that one, the gray one there, right there. Good morning. I need to do something in there. Maybe I'll put some shavings down for them to get so they can get up off of the dirt. I don't want to get bumblefoot or any of that stuff, so that might have to happen. Problem with putting shavings down is then you've got a nasty mess. And at this time of the year, well, with this weather that we're having, everything is a mess. There's just not a whole lot you can do with it. The water's running everywhere because it's melting off. The snow's melting. The ice is melting. That's what we get. It's the luxuries of living in the Northeast. So I think we're gonna dart inside here. This is slick right here. Boy, is this slick. It's Sunday, so there's no work today. Again, I still can't do any till really tomorrow, when they said 4 days. So, and if I don't feel well, I'm just not going to push it. So I might take a few more days off. Might just take it easy for a few days and go do some work. I got a generator to wire up for one of the contractors here, and then I've got a swap out that I've got to do. Both of that equipment is here, ready to go. I got to find some 4-aught wire. I thought I had some 4-aught SCU, but I don't seem. I may have to make a run to the city, which is an hour, and pick up a short chunk, or maybe I can check with my buddy Dick and see if Dick has got some. Because I thought I had some, and I just can't seem to find it. So who knows where it is? At some point, I've got to do some work for the landlord, get new electrical entrance in at the apartment complex I live at. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but it needs to be done. Should have been done this summer, but I just was too busy to do it. So maybe if I bought 30 feet of that, I could do it, have it ready to go. Yeah, I don't. The new National Electric Code came into play effective today, so all new electrical entrances at this point have to have a electrical service disconnect exterior. So, which is I was planning on doing an exterior box anyways. I'll do a meter base and a 200 amp panel out exterior, 3R rated, and I can run that. The house that we live in is 150 amp, so I can put a 150 amp breaker in there and feed the house, but then have space for additional, and that's really what I was looking for. At the same time, I do have a small generator panel at 50 amp that I want to get put into place somewhere in the house, and put a sub panel in for that. It's a sub panel transfer switch for the generator. But that's down the road a little bit too. So At least we can run the furnaces and a few lights in each apartment. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, that's about all I got for now. Things are going well. I made it almost to 10:30 last night. I did cheat. I ran to I flipped over to Sky News and watched the New Year's come in London. So I beat everybody by about 5 hours. So I mean, it's just a date. It's a time. I think our ancestors probably didn't even know what was going on or when it happened. I'm sure they didn't have a celebration or a big thing. And everybody make resolutions and resolutions. That I don't even bother. My cousin Joe, I talked to Donna, and we're getting a hat. So hey, hang on. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna jump off here. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, and everybody's safe, everybody's healthy, and I wish you a very happy New Year, and I hope for the best for each and every one of you, and we'll keep plugging away here, you keep plugging away there, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.